Can you answer those? You can assign a minute to each. They are very clear questions.
Thank you, Chair. Question by Honorable Mary Amase.
She asked three.
She asked three, yes. One of them was on the fund at NSSF, that currently it has about 280 billion. That is the accumulated value that they have currently. I think she was asking how safe that fund is. Kindly come up again.
Microphone.
I said that they have a product called Haba Haba, where you contribute 25 shillings per day, and if you do that continuously for 5 years, you can actually be given half of that money to refinance your business. How do you intend to improve on that product?
Thank you. I don't have information on that, Haba Haba. I will ask for that information once approved and be able to look at what intentions they have. And if they are saving for that long, for 25 years, the 25 shillings per day for 5 years to be able to start businesses, I don't know how viable it is to take that long to be able to start a business. I thought the business is started as they contribute to be able to help them grow. You've asked a question on Inua Jamii, the challenges that are there. I want to agree, and I think I'll tie this question to the question that has been asked by Honorable Dawood and Honorable Mishi. I agree there is a problem with the cash transfer to the elderly. And when I asked about it, the answer that I was given is that the fund is not enough, so it cannot cut across all the over 70 years old. Not all of them are getting. So I'll be lobbying for more funding to ensure that these beneficiaries are able to get the stipend and ensure that they get on time, and also ensure that we clean up the database of these beneficiaries. We could be having ghost beneficiaries. We could be having the wrong people, the money going to the wrong hands. And I'm told some of the payments that are paid are usually paid through the bank, to ensure that if there are deaths in that population, the money is refunded back to the ministry and may be given to other beneficiaries. On that, I want to agree with you. I've been in Parliament. Every time you'd go to a function, the elderly will come and tell you, so and so is getting, and me, I'm not getting. There should be equity, and we ensure that everyone gets that is over 70 years. I know the current budget that is needed extra, I'm told, is about 10 billion to be able to cover everyone. Then that also ties to the National Social Security Fund, that in future we want to increase the contributions to NSSF to have a better retirement benefits, so that we don't have the stipends. We reduce on the stipends that the government has to pay to the overage. So for us, where we are, we start contributions, the mandatory ones, to NSSF to ensure that we have better savings and we don't continue with the Social Security Fund, so social protection stipends that we give out. There was a question by Honorable Emase on duplication by counties. I'm also not aware about that, where counties are also doing the same for the elderly. I know, even as a woman rep, I was able to do that. I was targeting those vulnerable category to be able to support them.
What is she saying,
yes,
which makes a lot of sense, is
yes,
whether you are a woman rep, the money is not yours, it's from the government. Whether it's NSSF, whether it is central government, whether it is CDF, whatever, it's all public money. How can you harmonize so that we don't engage in duplex payments? That's what you asked.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. I get you.
That is what I meant.
Yes.
I think we need to have a proper system and proper data so that we don't target the same.
Flores,
yes.
That is not enough. You are the minister.
Yes.
If we confirm you,
yes.
What are you going to do to stop duplex payments and therefore wastage? That's what Mary
we
wants
can
to know
merge
from
them
you.
And have one line so that we also use only one fund and we don't duplicate the rules. And I request that you confirm me, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. So you know what this, you remember I told you they are looking at your suitability to hold this office. So you'll embrace them better if you appear to have solutions to the issues that they are raising. If 5 different agencies of government drawing money from the same source are paying, some paying even the same people, what policies will you put in place to stop this wastage so that this money can go to do something else for the betterment of our society? Isn't that so, Junet?
Yes, sir. You have put it in a proper manner, your chairman.
And Chair, I also want to promise that we'll work together with the committees that are involved. The Committee of Labor will work with you to be able to streamline. It is not a one person's job. We will do together so that we serve Kenyans well.
Ferdinand, I think, just gave you direction on what he wants you to do.
Let me appreciate. I think he was also adding on a point on what we should do. And I want to appreciate what you have said. We will do more. We will still discuss and see how we can streamline the issue of the Gulf region.
I have a cousin suffering. We don't even know where she is. 8 months down the line.
You already said that, Ferdinand. Go to the next question.
Honorable Murungara asked about the minimum wage bill of 15,120, that we need to sit down and agree on the increment. Am I right? That is what you wanted me to address? Okay. We'll sit down and agree with them. And I also want to admit that we have a wage council that has already been approved, but it is not operational. I will ensure that it works to be able to address the issue of wages across the country and across the workers.
He also asked you about trade unionists using workers' money to play parochial politics. Isn't that what you asked?
That's exactly what I was looking at.
Yes.
Yes, Chair. I also wanted to add regarding the same. What is she going to do to protect our workers from that cartel from Kotu?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Chair. I've had the request by Honorable Murungara and Honorable Mokami. It's addressing the issue of these unions misusing the money for the workers, the contributions that they make. And workers need to be protected. And I want to promise that I will stop that, ensure that that money that the workers contribute goes to their welfare, goes to helping them, but not for a few individuals to enrich themselves. Thank you.
Daoud, did you ask a question? Yes.